I'm not going to let you go before we talk books. So we're going to discuss books now. When you look at me right now, you reminded me of your father. Don't do this to me.
I know. I look like him. I can't help it.
Wow.
Anywhere I go.
Share with us 3 books that you've read that you'd want to recommend to our reading audience. The love books book section is one of the...
Yeah, so gosh, I love this particular author named Isabel Allende. Mm-hmm. And in fact, I was talking to my daughter. My daughter is a voracious reader. And I was telling her, I think I finally realized what genre of books I like. Mm-hmm. And
at 60.
At 60, I finally realized what genre of books I like. And it's historical fiction. Mm. And I was telling Nozipo, I said, Nozipo's a writer, so she's written a New York Times bestseller before. And so as a writer, I said to her, maybe it's because they have a longer post-independence history, but the Latin American countries, their authors are writing these amazing stories that sort of tell you about their culture, their history, and they bring it all the way into modern day. And I've read a number of Isabel Allende's books that are that way. The other writer, her name is Shifak Efik, I think is her last name. She is from Turkey. And similarly, there's a book I'm reading now called Where Have All the Trees Gone? And it's a beautiful book. Have you ever read a book where a tree is a character?
No.
Where a tree, because science is coming out now and talking about how trees are not inanimate. Mm. The trees actually have feelings. Mm. Trees communicate. They use hormones to communicate from one tree to another. And so in this book, a tree is a character. And they talk about us humans and how stupid we are. But anyway, that's the second one. And then I guess I'd have to say Shantaram. Mm-hmm. Shantaram was an amazing story, and it's supposedly true. Again, I learned all about India in ways I had never known. So I think what it boils down to, I love books that teach me or take me into another place that is unfamiliar.
Without saying history.
Without saying history. They take me to another place where I learn something and I can experience a life of someone in a totally different place from where I am.
I have to ask you this. Where do you go to during your tough moments, during your painful moments? Where do you go to?
So I have a morning ritual. I'm generally up around 5. And I have a place where I go and I sit and I meditate. I have readings that I do every morning. And I share, there's 2 things I share with my family on our group. And I'll tell you guys about it. One is, it's called the Daily Stoic. And it's just a short little passage that really inspires everybody. And the second one is, it's called Word of the Day. And so we all learn a new word every day. And I share that with the family.
And you do this every day?
And I do this every day. And so that is my place where I go when I'm having a hard time. And one of the things about medicine is that, especially surgery, I'll say that for medicine as a whole, is that patients don't understand that we take everything with us. We have a consultation. We do a surgery. It doesn't end there. I'm constantly thinking about that patient, that surgery, that, maybe I could have done this, maybe I could have done that. Maybe those things stay with us as doctors. They don't just end there. And so we need places to go to where we can just try and clear our minds.
And that daily ritual for you helps.